fun so far? All right, anybody see the movie Ladder 49? Okay, I'm in the movie Ladder 49, and I want to tell you guys something right now. The Screen Actors Guild says if you're on screen for 5 seconds, they have to pay you and give you a credit at the end of the movie. Touchstone left me on for 4.9 seconds. I got a friggin' hat. My name's Mike Casey. I've known stand-up comedy for about 3-4 years now. I got to tell you, stand-up comedy is not my first venture into the entertainment industry. I was fired from my first entertainment job. I was in a hair band. Doing really well, though. Just signed a deal to do a TV commercial. It's for Rogaine. I play the part of Before. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Guys go crazy when we start losing our hair. We'll try anything we start losing our hair. I got these pills, this Propecia. Right on the bottle says may cause impotence. I want to tell you something right now. Impotence is like having a Rubik's Cube. It's all one color. You can play with that son of a all night. It ain't getting any harder. I said, hell, I could beat this. I took a Propecia. I took a Viagra. I woke up the next morning. It looked like a rainforest. Little kid in Jersey goes to school with a picture of Jim McGreevey. Teacher says, no, Tommy. I said the New Jersey state flag. The flag. Thank you. And now we got John Corzine. John Corzine is a wimp, ladies and gentlemen. John Corzine's a wimp. He gets in one little accident, he's out of work for weeks. McGreevey got rear-ended every weekend, never had a problem. That's just wrong. I'm sorry. I got to apologize for that. You know what the problem is? We got the civil unions and the gay marriage, and that's nice in New Jersey. You know, everybody should be happy. That's great. The problem is we don't want to explain it to the kids. That's the problem. I'm watching the news the other night. I got my little nephew there. He says, Uncle Mikey, what's homosexual mean? And I said, well, if a boy kisses a boy, that's homosexual. And he says, well, what if a boy kisses a girl? I said, well, if a boy kisses a girl, that's heterosexual. He says, well, what if a girl kisses a girl? What's that? I said, that's friggin' hot. And you've been looking in my video drawer again, haven't you? You know, some people come out to the comedy show and they worry about sitting up front because they worry the comic's going to pick on them. You don't have to worry about me, folks. I don't pick on people at my shows. I had a bad experience with that. I was at a show one night, had a guy chain smoking in the front row, blowing smoke in my face all night long. Finally, I was like, dude, you're like a chimney. You're going to give yourself throat cancer. He looks up at me and goes, once he had me on the rope, he's relentless. All night long, he's like, finally, I just grabbed it, took the batteries out. He's yelling at me. That's just wrong. You know? All right, so who can tell me how women get beads when they're in New Orleans? Okay, who can show me? Come on, boobs on demand. You know, I never thought too much about that till my parents took a trip to Louisiana, and my mother came home with 3,000 strands of beads. Airport gift shop my ass. There she is, Golden Girls Gone Wild. She made the cover. I'm so proud. Somebody said to me, Mike, have you ever seen your parents having sex? I was like, yeah, I see my parents having sex. They're like, oh my God, what did you do? Well, the first thing I did was shut the friggin' VCR off. It was a bad day. So Tony told you I'm a firefighter. Thanks for the round of I don't give a damn. It's beautiful. Come on. Now, one of the coolest things about being a firefighter is every once in a while you meet one of these women that's really into firefighters, you know? Met this girl, went back to her place. She says, I'm going to go in my room, and I'm going to yell 911. And when I yell 911, I want you to come through that door and put out my fire. And I'm waiting in the hallway, and I'm all excited, and she says, 911, 911, and I bust through the door there, and things are getting hot and heavy, and we're in the middle of everything, and she's yelling, 911, 911. So I stop. I'm like, why are you saying it again? She says, second alarm, honey. You better get some more hose up here. I was all kinds of pissed off. I said, you want some more hose up here? Get on the phone. Call your mom and your sister. That's right. Thank you very much. Oh, man. So I read in the paper the other day more and more women are breastfeeding, and I found that it's true because at the mall the other day, and this attractive young woman was feeding her kid right in the middle of the mall, folks, right in the middle of the mall. I didn't know how to act. I'd never seen anything like that in public before, so I fought around the mall all day staring at her, which I want to tell you is right now is inappropriate behavior. But ladies, let's face it, if you whip your boobs out in public, guys are going to stare at them. And if any of you here tonight don't believe me and care to test that theory, please, feel free. Boobs on demand. Oh, my goodness. So, all right, I got to get out of here. But before I go, ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement to make. Comedy allows me to do a lot of charity work here in the Philadelphia area. And there's a little boy in the hospital. His name's Timmy. Timmy's terminally ill, folks. And Timmy wants one thing before he dies. He wants to get in the Guinness Book of Records for the world's largest business card collection, okay? So at all my shows, I have a little basket by the door. On your way out, if each and every one of you could find it in your hearts to drop a business card in that basket, with your help, I know I can beat that little bastard. My name's Mike KC. You guys rock. Thank you.